discussing the Kings 11 versus Delhi Capitals game, the second game of the Dream 11 IPL 2020. And what an IPL has been, with the last game where the Mumbai Indians took on the Chennai Super Kings. What a finish. Very, very close finish. And today, to talk about the preview of the Delhi versus Kings. So yeah, here today I have joining me V and Chris to talk about the Delhi versus Kings 11 game. Guys?
Hi.
Hi.
We here.
Okay, so
Chris here.
yeah, so the things on our agenda, we have 5 things on our agenda. First of all, we're going to start off with the overview on who you think is going to win. Let's start with you, V. Who do you think is going to win this game and why?
I'm going with Kings 11 Punjab for sure.
Any specific reason why?
Because they have the destructive batting lineup. Top 5 are super.
Okay. And Chris, who do you think is going to win? Who are you rooting for?
So I am supporting Delhi because I feel this is the first time that Delhi has a very good chance of winning the IPL. And mainly because they are top heavy or Indian batting lineup, and they have some explosive backup spinners as well. So I feel this time they have the best chance of winning, lifting the top.
Yeah, I mean, we did see that last year. Delhi they didn't qualify for playoffs 7 years in a row, but with the change of name brought about the change of fortune for them as they finished in 3rd place last season. But Punjab unfortunately didn't have the same luck as they started off with, but ended really poorly in 2018 and 19. Let's see if they can change that here today. So we're gonna go to UV. What do you think is going to be the probable 11 for the Kings 11?
I will go with the batting order. KL Rahul, Chris Gayle, Mayank Agarwal, Nicholas Puran, Glenn Maxwell, Sarfraz Khan, Krishnappa Gautam, Mohammad Sami, Sheldon Cassell, Ishant Poral, and Murugan Ashwin.
So your 4 foreigners would be Maxwell, Puran.
Maxwell, Chris Gayle, Nicholas Puran, and Sheldon Cottrell.
Okay. And Chris, what about you? What do you think is going to be the probable 11 for the Delhi Capitals?
Actually, my 4 foreigners will be Marcus Stoinis, Shamran Hetmeyer, Kagiso Rabada, and Sandeep Lamichhane. And my batting order will be Shikhar Dhawan, Prithvi Shah, number 3 Shreyas Iyer, number 4 Rishabh Pant, number 5 Shimran Hetmeyer, 6 will be Stoinis, 7 will be Akshar Patel, 8 will be Ashwin, Rabada, Lamichhane, and Ishant Sharma. I went in with Lamichhane because I thought if Chris Gayle opens the batting for Punjab, Ashwin will be bowling in the power play. Then I will have a backup spinner in the middle overs where Lamichhane will be more useful. That's why I thought of including 3 spinners and 3 pace bowlers, We saw yesterday the wicket was not helping the spinners much, but that was Abu Dhabi wicket. And today, since they are going to play in Dubai, I thought actually the spinners will come into play. So I chose 3 spinners today.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday we saw a little bit of grass on the wicket and we did see 160 total. What do you guys think is going to be a rough total? That's something we can expect here today. What do you think?
If Kings 11 bats first, I am predicting around between 180 and 190, and that is a match-winning total with quality 2 fast bowlers and 2 very good spinners and 2 off spinners who can restrict the 5 or 4 left-hand batsmen from Delhi.
Okay, and Chris, what about you?
I feel actually a score of 170, 175 should be match-winning total because I feel the wicket is definitely going to help spinners and we have some quality spinners in our side. So I am expecting around 170, 175 winning total.
Okay, with that we move on to the next segment. We're going to be talking about the MVP of each team. So V, who do you think is going to be the MVP for the Kings 11 Punjab today?
Glenn Maxwell.
Any specific reason why?
The first thing, he is in a great form. The last match he played, he made 100 and won for Australia. And the second thing is, he is going to be a very crucial 2-3 over bowler in this format. In total tournament I'm talking about, not only this match. The whole tournament he will be bowling 2-3 overs, crucial overs, and he is capable of taking wicket. And so my MVP is Glenn Maxwell.
Yeah, and I think something we have to keep in mind is in the 2014 edition when we had 5 matches in UAE, Maxwell for Punjab scored about 300 runs at an average of about 60. So I think if he can continue that form, he's going to be very valuable to Kings 11 this season. Chris, what about you? Who do you think the MVP is going to be for the Delhi Capitals?
Though I feel Rishabh Pant will be the X factor, but I still feel Shreyas Iyer, the captain, is going to be the match winner today. because actually he will come at number 3 and he will play till the end, and guide them. So I feel Shreyas will be the MVP today.
And yeah, I feel like that's something Delhi have to really address because last season, there are a lot of games they should have won, but due to a little bit of immaturity showing from Pant and some other players, they did lose. If they can address that, I feel they might be in a good position.
Yeah, that's what they have this year. If you see, we have Shimran Hetmeyer and Marcus Stoinis down the order. They are all rounders, and also Akshar Patel can bat a bit. So they bat deep down. Akshar Patel as well. Ashwin also coming at number 10. Number 8. He can also bat. So they bat deep down as well with a very top order batting. So I strongly feel, as I said, actually Delhi they have the best chance of lifting the cup this year.
Okay, so now we're going to be looking at the next section, which is going to be counter. Who do you think is going to be the counter to the MVP that the team just listed? Chris, we'll start off with you. Who do you think is going to be the counter to Glenn Maxwell from Delhi Capitals?
See, again, actually, I am expecting Shreyas Iyer.
Shreyas Iyer.
Because, actually, though Maxwell is an off-spinner and actually he might be effective against Rishabh Pant and Shikhar Dhawan. But actually, I feel Shreyas Iyer is going to counter him.
Okay, and V, who do you think is you counter to Shreyas Iyer?
Sheldon Cottrell and Mohammad Sami. Because
But you can only pick one. So
whatever I've seen of him of late, he is little bit vulnerable against short pitch bowling. And especially, he is a compulsive hooker. So I think with these two bowlers, I can counter, and he will score more runs than what I expect with these two bowlers. And so I can rely on these two bowlers when Shreyas comes into bat.
okay, so yeah, and I think Punjab this season they need to really rely into their bowling. They need to really make sure that they can pick up wickets and keep at a good rate, and make sure they have the game for the batsmen. Okay, and with that we move on to our final section, just the final verdict of who you think is going to win tomorrow's game. We know that V said Punjab, we know that Chris said Delhi, but with the looks of it, Shreyas said Rishabh Pant against the players. I think if Gale fires, we could be looking at a Punjab game. But on the other hand, if Rishabh Pant or Shreyas Iyer really get going and really get to the grit of things, I think it can be either team. Chris?
Yeah, as I said, actually, Delhi, though they have all 4 Indians top heavy, but they are very quality players, and they have some good backup in the spinning department as well, plus Rabada. So I strongly go with Delhi, and as I said in my initial Delhi has a very good chance of winning the cup this year. So I go with Delhi.
Okay, and V?
I went with Punjab because of 2 reasons. 2 main batsmen, Nicholas Puran and Maxwell, and one of my fast bowlers, are all played in CPL and for Australia. Maxwell played for Australia, and those 2 players played for CPL. And they are in current very, very good form. Both Sheldon and Nicholas Puran scored very heavily in CPL, and Maxwell scored a lot of runs in Australian T20 and one-day matches. So these are the factors I'm going with, and I think Punjab has 70-30 against Delhi this play.
Okay, cheers. And that's going to conclude our Cricket Talkie session for today. That's our preview of the Delhi Capitals versus the Kings 11 game, the second game of the Dream 11 IPL 2020.